Welcome to episode 118 of the FIFA 16 My Player Series. A little bit of training before we head off to some Capital One Cup action. Round of 16, we'll be facing Stoke City. Now, we've already faced Stoke earlier this season. It was a 2-0 victory. I believe we were at their place. There's a look at the table there. Lots of games going to penalties. But we'll start somewhat rotated squad. Lingard is at Zuev, Valencia, Schneiderlin, Nangolan, Shaw, Poole, Smalling, Darmian. Romo still starting between the sticks. Stoke come out in a 4-2-3-1. I believe Bojan starting this game. I don't believe Butland in goal. Diouf gives that to Shahrani. To Zardes. He heads that on to Bojan. Bojan brings it under control, gives it to Zardes. Zardes drops that out wide to Diouf. Back to Shaharini. To Wilson. Wilson will leave this to Peters. Peters on the edge of the area, and that's a bad tackle there. I believe that was Schneiderlin, maybe? And it looks like he's going to be picking up a card here 5 minutes into the game. That says a yellow for Schneiderlin and a free kick just outside the area. Two standing over it. I'm going to go guard this man that says I should be. Step in and take that away from him. Slimani takes that away from me. Pressure on. As my rating has dipped here early on. Send a long ball. Hopefully that is Zuev. Butland comes out and heads it. Zuev is there. He's going to fire a shot from distance. Oh, it's just wide. That would have been an amazing goal here in the first 10 minutes. Muniesa out to makes its way to Zardes. Stoke playing it slow out of the back here. Diouf with a bad touch. Shaw steps in and takes it away. Sends the cross in, and my header is just over the bar. A couple chances here early on, but still 0-0. Schneiderlin steps in to take that away. Lingard picks this up. Play for it here. Hooked away by Shawcross. He gives it right up to Valencia. Played back to me. Slide a ball through for Nangolan. And how does he miss? 3 early chances here. Darmian. Thought about sending it to the far side. Gives it to Schneiderlin. Tackled away by Zardes. Shaw picks it up. Plays it to Lingard. Forward to me. Wait for a couple runs to come through. Give it away from the defender. Give it to Valencia. Valencia holds it up now. Plays it to Nangolan. A touch there. And Jack Butland is on point today. That's going to be a corner. Poole has picked up an injury, but he's not been subbed off yet. Makes its way out to Valencia on the far wing. He's going to play this in to me. Touched on to Lingard, who gives it to Schneiderlin, and Schneiderlin kicks an American field goal. That's 3 points. Brought down. Lingard takes that away from me. Ball played through to Valencia. Valencia to me. Bring it down. Shaw crosses there, and he's going to clear that. We're going to get a throw here just over 10 minutes remaining. Four minutes of added time. Ball's over Rooney's head, but Valencia goes and picks that up. One more chance maybe. He sends the cross in. It's just out of my range. That's going to be picked up by Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays that into Januzaj. He tries to get a cross in, but Butland's there. Butland will clear this away, and we're 0-0 here at the end of regulation. Pereira back to Diouf. Gives it to Pereira. He tries to chip it in, and that's a great run there by Muniesa. And how does he not score that one? Off the post. Diouf will come back to take the throw. Zardes. Diouf. Poked away by Valencia. A chance now Taken away by Pereira to Shawcross. Oh, gives it to Poole. Poole to center back. He's up from that position. Gives it to Valencia. Back to him. And Butland comes up huge again. And it rebounds to me. And Butland comes up with a big save. So it's 0-0 at the end of extra time. So that means we're going to go to penalties. 12 shots. We only put 2 on target. Unbelievable how this has ended up in penalties. But it looks like Januzaj steps up first. And he puts his pass Butland. We're up 1-0. Pereira. He'll step up to take his. I was right down the middle, beating Romo. 1-1 after the first round. Rumi's up next. Keeper guessed right, but Rooney got it past. Ireland now for Stoke. He hits the post, so we're up 2-1 after 2 rounds. Daley Blind now. Keeper guesses wrong. 3-1. Maki. Or is it Makey? Make, maybe. He beats Romo, so it's 3-2 after 3 rounds. My turn here. Butland guessed right, but we're up 4-2. Slimani with the attempt that could keep this going here. Let's see if he can do it. And it's going 4-3 after 4 rounds. So this could be all over now. That is Valencia. Valencia steps up, and he hits the bar, and that doesn't go in. That keeps it going here. Still 4-3 in the 5th round. Each have 1 miss. It's Muha. He's going to step up, and he calmly places that in. 4-4 after 5 rounds. It's Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin. Unbelievable. How does he miss that? I mean, Morgan Schneiderlin, come the January transfer window, due for the chance to win it here. 6th round. And he goes right down the middle, and we are out of the Capital One Cup. Stoke City have eliminated us, was it 5-4 in penalties. So, well, I guess that'll relieve some of the schedule congestion coming up here for the rest of the calendar year. We'll just have to worry about the FA Cup coming up in January. So it's a 6.1 rating for me. As you saw that stat earlier, we had 2 shots on target. Those were both mine. So the 8 other shots by my teammates, all off target. Pulls out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle that he played on there for the rest of that match. So I finally get a game off here, away at Aston Villa. Interesting squad. Blackett and Varela are the wing backs, and Folivi is the striker. He is absolutely rapid. And we'll sim. Fellaini picks up an injury, and it's a 0-0 draw. So that's back-to-back games where we haven't scored a goal in regulation. But we'll do some training before the final match of the episode. Decent there, but no movement overall. And we're back in the Champions League. This is the 4th round of the group stage. We're now at Dortmund. So it was a 2-2 draw earlier. There's a look at the table. We sit 3 points clear of Dortmund, so this is a huge, huge game. They're going to come out in a 4-1-4-1. Cavani up top with Royce, Gundogan, Castro, Mkhitaryan, Bender in the midfield. Dorm, Socrates, Ginter, Pedro, and Berkey. Still not a strong squad. Lingard starts in behind me with Januzaj, Mata, Nainggolan, Schneiderlin, Shaw, Smalling, Jones, Darmian, and Roma. Oh, Januzaj takes that right off Pedro. Turns it inside. Can he get a cross in? No. Sends it all the way back to Schneiderlin. Gets it back. We'll set it back to midfield to reset. Shaw into Nainggolan. Plays that through to Mata. Mata, he's going to tee it up. And he hits the support beam. That's the first chance of the game here, 6 minutes in. Gundogan turns, plays that into Bender. Bender over to Royce. Royce thought about going outside, now sends it in, and he fires a shot that hits the screen just behind the net. Trading chances here early. Now play it up from the back. That's not a great ball. Lingard does win it though. Turns it to the near side. Plays a nice ball through here. A touch, and Birkin gets a header. And how did I miss the header? And that's going to be cleared away by Castro. But then Shaw accidentally touches it on the way out. A few minutes remaining here in the first half. Bender. Oh, nice ball there for Castro. He's going to play it wide for Mkhitaryan, and the cross comes in. Romo punches it away. Brought down by Bender. He's going to give it to Gundogan. Little dance around the ball. Plays it to Royce. Royce gives that to Cavani. Back there, the touch from Gundogan, and Romo got a hand on that. Maybe one extra touch there is what faulted that. Makes his way over to Darmian. 3 minutes added on. Lingard. Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin plays the ball through here. Januzaj touches it through, and Birkin gets a hand on it, and I stumble. And that's probably going to be the end of the first half. Gundogan plays that across. Derm, and there is the whistle at the first half. Couple good chances. Schneiderlin through for Nainggolan. Nainggolan over to Lingard. Lingard to Shaw. Shaw thinks about centering it there. Plays Lingard to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin drops it all the way back to Jones. Call for it there. Lay this off for Nainggolan. He has a touch and fires a shot across the face of the keeper. That's his first of the Champions League, and we've got a 1-0 lead. Crucial for the 3 points. Cavani wins that header, gives it to Kagawa. Back to Sahin. Sahin, maybe Derm. Lays that off for Socrates. Little exchange there. Now forward to Mkhitaryan, to Gundogan. Socrates. Forward for Royce. Royce with a nice turn. He's going to send a cross in. Smalling heads it away. Falls to Mkhitaryan, and that is way, way out of play. 10 minutes left to go. Hopefully we can hold on to this 1-goal advantage here. Januzaj. Oh, nice turn. Holds off Pedro. Now he's making a run there on the far post. Call for it here. Sends it in. Ginter wins the header, but it falls to Januzaj. He's going to run to the corner and try to hold it. A little too much time for that, so we call for it. Play this into Schweinsteiger. He gives it right back, then makes a run. Pass to Schweinsteiger, and Berkey's come up huge in moments there. Gundogan's going to get it away. But Nainggolan's goal in the 53rd minute is good enough to get us the 3 points. It's a 6.6 rating. 2 of my 3 shots on target. I pick up an assist and 2 key passes. But that's going to be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.